Hello, Earth signs, and welcome to your Mercury Retrograde July 2019 reading. I am your reader for today, the overtone purple for brown hair colored reader, Mark A. Lyons Mal for short. How you doing? I literally was told to save this one for last. If I had done them alphabetically, the four signs, I would have started with air, and earth would have come, then fire, then water, E-F, yeah, then water. But I was told to do it and they said start east, go Jessel, right? So start in the east with air and then go clockwise around. So they wanted me to save this for last, and part of that is because of the gods that I'm working with for the element of earth, my earth gods. So I do recommend you checking out your other signs, because this isn't just for sun signs. These are the three earth signs. We're going to be looking at Mercury retrograde for Taurus, for Virgo, and for Capricorn. But that's sun sign, moon sign, rising sign, and Mercury signs. Now, people seem to be more aware of their Venus signs because of love readings on YouTube, but it's a good idea to have your chart done so that at a glance you can look at it. At least sometimes they'll give you the round chart, then they'll also give you a graph so that you can see where those planets are helpful. But the inner planets are more personal, the outer planets generational. In other words, those planets stay in those signs, in those houses for a really long time. So that being said, I'm ready for this. I just did the Blessing Binge Grace stream on the Words of Grace by Mark A. Lyons Facebook group. It is a secret group. If you're into going a little bit deeper than we can possibly do this way, go check it out. The Facebook group is a lot of fun. It's a very safe space, but everybody knows I'm a potty mouth. So that type of language is allowed, but certainly nothing abusive. Like you're out. You're out. I'm in charge of that thing. You're out. Because we're all here to help. We're all in the same boat rowing home. So let's get down to it. The angels that I have worked with, because I just did the Blessing Binge, the angels, the gods, and the masters were already helping me with that, and we had a lot of fun. We did it, what's called a binge blessing, or a blessing binge that was revealed to me when I was in a pretty dark spot, and I shared that technique for the first time there. And yes, if you go and look at the other videos on my channel, you realize, oh wow, he only recently started doing these readings. I've been reading cards since I'm 12 years old. I'm 50. But if you look at the other content on my channel, you'll see me teaching, you'll see me with glasses, you'll see me heavier, you'll see me with short hair. In other words, over the past 3 or so years. I've got Facebook live streams on there that I did from my phone. I am a prolific Virgo sun, 4 planets in Virgo, by the way, Sun, Jupiter, Uranus, and Pluto, and a lot of them are conjunct. So because I'm Leo rising, that's second house, and I don't really have any, and I don't have any planets in Taurus or Capricorn. So really my experience of being a Virgo is a little heavy duty, considering it's in second house, which is ruled by Taurus. So tuning in as I do before doing these, before even turning on the camera, like I do the lighting check and make sure I'm ready to roll visually, and then I take like a good 10-15 minutes and tune not just to the angels, the gods, and the masters, so that I know who I'm working with pretty much, but I also start tuning to the collective in the unconscious mind, the collective unconscious, that I ask the gods, the angels, the masters to tune me to, in this case, the earth signs, sun, moon, rising, and Mercury. Here they come for this Mercury retrograde. So first we have our Urielite angels. Archangel Uriel is like the Mack truck of the 4 archangelic families, if you will, or orders. The guardians of Tartarus, the angels of redemption, the earth angels, the angels of clairvoyance, the angels that taught magic to man. Yeah, I'm a Urielite. And to me, archangels are just like gigantic collectives of higher selves attuned to specific purpose or intent. I'm a Urielite. Trust me on this. Forgiveness has just been essential. So as I tune now to the Urielites, please, one card in overview for this Mercury retrograde, July 2019, for the Earth signs: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Mercury sign. One card, my angels. Oh, hello, my angels. This one, why, sure, support. Support. And we're going to talk about these cards individually. I'm just getting them out on the table, but that's really cool. And that's become a very famous image around. I've seen it in other places. They must have really had fun with the licensing on that, whoever created that. The gods. Now, the gods that I work with, so I've said before, pantheon of 12 rotating gods in and out. My 3 earth gods, interestingly, one is Demeter, sits in the throne of Taurus. Dionysus, who sits in the throne of Virgo. Are we shocked? No, he's my natal patron. He's always been my father since I was born in this life, probably beforehand too. And Persephone in Capricorn, in the throne of Capricorn. So we've got mother, daughter, and the wild one. He's so much fun. They're also essential in the Eleusinian mysteries. They are the Eleusinian mysteries, death and rebirth, which might very well be the subtitle to my life story in the Akashic Records. Anyway, so as I tune now to him, Dionysus was like, oh, kid, this is mine. By the way, that's why I've been guided to wear the bombshell Wonder Woman today, because let's face it, folks, her original mythology is she was sculpted out of clay. Clay is mutable earth. Mutable earth is Virgo. Yes. Wonder Woman's a Virgo. I say so. So she's named after Diana, what's supposedly a virgin goddess. I don't know about that. So anyway. All right, I said I would do this. Ready? Oh, fasten your seatbelts. I've never done this camera before, recorded. This is my totem of Dionysus. It's my grapevine pentacle that I got in Lilith Fair, doing the math. Had it a while. By the way, I also have a tattoo, grapevine pentacle. Got that in, God, 96. I'm going to do the invocation for Dionysus. Watch out. Ground and center. Dionysus, sacred vine, dearest Lord, patron mine, draw me closer into thee, enter gently into me, Lord of passion, God of wine, fill me with thy light divine, take me now so they may see thy gift of sacred ecstasy for the highest good and harming none. As I will it, so let it be done. Grant me your kiss, grant me your words, grant me your guidance. Grant me your grace. Arthananda Draxia, Arthananda Draxia, Arthananda Draxia Hum. One card, please, for the earth signs: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, for this Mercury retrograde, July 2019. Earth, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Mercury signs. Cut the deck and pick. Oh, fuck. Deception. Now this is the Four of Swords. Usually you don't think of Four of Swords as a card of deception because, you know, in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, it's 3 swords above, 1 below. But if you take that deeper, if you go even into that, because in this deck, you can see the 2 swords she's holding, but do you see the 2 swords that she's not seeing? Well, granted, she's not seeing anything. She's blindfolded, Mark. That there are some illusions and deceptions, usually self-deceptions. This card is usually about self-deception, hence the blindfold. That is not blind justice. That's turning a blind eye. But when it's turning a blind eye to your own interior bullshit. Doing the bull dance, feeling the flow, huh? Throwback, throwback, throwback. And this is why we now turn to the masters. Well, we'll get to those. My masters, one in particular. Hi. One card, please. You know why we're here, but I'll say it anyway. One card, please. Clarification for this Mercury retrograde, July 2019, for the Earth signs: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury signs. Oh, this one. I don't know that I want to put this card down. It's not a womp womp, but oh shit. This has so many different meanings in this context. They're telling me wild abandon. Wild abandon. Dionysus in the high house. The hair on the back of my arms is sticking up, which means he's taking me from behind. I don't mind. Oh, the vine of bliss, the vine of ecstasy. As I tune to these three, these are sort of interconnecting, but yet three distinct voices, three different divine dimensional pieces of guidance. This support that during Mercury retrograde, it's going to be about support. Yes, you want the physical support. Yes, I hear you, my earth signs. You want the money, you want the opportunity, you want commitment, you want these supports to help you do what you came into this life to do. But what we're really looking at here is divine support, right? Angels, masters, gods. That's sort of what they look like to me. And you see the planet in the center. Like I said, this is a rather well-known image. That's what we are to them. We are reality TV. Reality TV started when this hologram was created. And, you know, there's something to be said about those very high celestial beings taking bodies and playing the game, which is what this Mercury retrograde is about, at least for me. That it's not happening to me as we so automatically react to it. Oh no, Mercury retrograde, quick, make all the coffee in case the coffee maker breaks. Please, if I'm not into intravenous, but if it was possible, I would at least get the caffeine patch, right? You won't get the flavor. We're earth signs, people. We came in to experience the sensuality of this, but this is, yes, that support may come, but with that card of deception, it's that you've got legions of help and support from the guides, the masters, the teachers, the gods, the goddesses, the saints, the angels, the totems, the healers, the ancestors. You've got this team behind you, and they're rooting for you, and they see the quantum map that we can't. You can't see the map while you're in the game. Imagine being a video game designer and you know the code, right? You know the layout, but a player doesn't see that. So what happens when the designer plays the game? Wow, Sword Art Online flashback. My youngins are gonna like that one. Yeah, right, getting trapped in the game, and that's what it feels like. So this card of deception, it's not saying go, you know, lie busting, right? Interrogate everybody you know. James Redfield, Celestine prophecy flashback. I'm an interrogator. What do you think? To go within. To go within and look at where you are deceiving yourself. Now, if that was ever easy, you know, a lot of that is what traditional therapy is about. For example, yeah, some of you are going to really resonate with this because we're so freaking empathic. We run into somebody we know, they're in a bad mood. We feel that. They look at us a weird way and we think we caused their pain. We think they're mad at us. I mean, I grew up with that. I am Pisces moon, but man, my Virgo-ness, I feel it viscerally. So that's passive narcissism. It's all about us. And what do? We people please so that they'll change the way that they feel so we feel better. Narcissism. It's control and manipulation, but we're playing martyrs at the same time. Yeah. So like that's a good example of a self-deception. So if you're people pleasing, know that you are supported by the hosts of heaven, they're saying, the gods themselves, because you're the one in the game. You're the one in the game. You know, there is a certain prophecy about the angels walking the planet again and the gods walking the planet again. And the masters are that process of the divine walking in physical form. It's how you graduate and evolve through your highly individualized curriculum. Now, Virgos are going to get this. Virgos are mutable earth, sand. So there's no two grains of sand alike, although I'd love to see the empirical evidence for that. That sounds like a study that never ends. How do we know that's true? It sounds true, right? Sounds true. Presents Mark A. Lyons, Self-Deception for Fun and Profit. Can you imagine me doing audiobooks? I'll get there. because that's all leading to this wild abandon. That's a gift from the masters. That's saying that you can really have at it. If you will get over the delusion that you're alone in this, you're not. You are supported. Mighty forces come to your aid during this Mercury retrograde. So look, wild abandon. Yeah, there's an image there of grabbing a chainsaw and just a machine gun, and we've seen that. We've seen wild abandon in the shadow. It's too much. Too much. And we are the counterbalance to that. Not everybody needs to be fully aware of higher dimensional reality and higher consciousness. It only takes a small handful of people to change the consciousness of the world, and they will come along for the ride. That's what being a pioneer is. We're not really explorers. Explorers can go through terrain that have already been explored. Right? Like I can have a personal exploration of a particular cuisine, but the cuisine may be thousands of years old, right? Like sushi, right? Oh, isn't it fun watching somebody have sushi for the first time? I swear I love that look on their face. I love it, right? But I didn't discover, I'm exploring sushi. I did not pioneer it. We are pioneers in this sense, in that we are anchoring higher vibrational dimensional frequencies into physical form, but we're doing it through conduct. So can you get that wild abandon? Have at it. Have at it. Let your light shine. Let your love flow like a mountain stream, and let your love grow, float, go to all living things. Yeah, no, the Ascended Master G is on the turntable this night. Isn't that right, Hermes? I don't know. I'm going backwards. What the hell? What's going on? I did that before in the gray stream. I got a good laugh. I figured, Try it again. Now he's staring. He's giving me Susanna Hoffs from the Bengals side eye. You can give you the Susanna Hoffs side eye. He's like, really? Really, Witch? I love him so much. My Hermes. So look, my Earth signs. This is why I did this one last. That we may very well be leading by example on this one, because Mercury retrograde, particularly if you are Virgo, you are ruled by Mercury. But for Taurus, for Capricorn as well, that regardless of what planet is in any of these Earth signs, there's a piece of the puzzle here for you that if you go look at your other signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, find out where they are, fire, earth, air, or water, put together the puzzle pieces, because wild abandon is worth it. When it comes to that thing of, oh my God, I'm supported, and the only thing holding me back is me, then Mercury retrograde is a game. This game is rigged to our benefit. There's the words. That's what I wanted to hear. That's what this is saying. The game is rigged to your benefit, sweetheart. It's a quantum field. It's not that everything is possible, but most things are probable. So we're dealing with quantum probability here. By the way, I have a friend who knows the math of that stuff. I can't talk about that. I pass out. You might as well refold a roadmap incorrectly in front of me and twitch and conk. So it's all rigged for us, and yet we have this deception that we're not working hard enough, or, we're martyring. I gotta say, any sign can martyr, but particularly if you are putting out more than you take in. If you're not balancing yourself, where are you deceiving yourself? And ask for the help and support so that the chains break, so that you are free to play the game. Now, of course, I've said this in, I think, all 4 of these element Mercury retrograde readings, that I would love to throw more cards down on these, elucidate, go deeper. I'm a Virgo. I want to know when and where and how. When is always shaky. Time's an illusion, right? Well, it's all an illusion. But by all means, if something triggers you here, set up a reading with me. Just look at the box underneath the video. All my info is in there. I'm easy enough to connect with. I don't have a day job. This is my day job. This is what I do 24/7. And let me just say it for my witches out there. You don't have to be a witch, by the way. Just saying. Muggles work from sun to sun. Witches' work is never done. Even while I'm sleeping, shit's going down. So if I show up in your dreams, that's one thing. But if I show up in your dreams and you're female and we have sex, that's your subconscious mind. I've had that conversation. Mark, I had a dream about you last night. No, I like dick. I am your solar sister here to make you shine. So ride the sonic super slide. God bless the go-go's. We pull my earthians kitty. Because when you got a good magic trick. Oh, really? Yeah. Oh, hell. Holy shit, he's not kidding. Come here, over here. Look, here's some for you. Feed the birds, tuppence a bag. I knew it. I love you. I love my boys. I love my life. Blessed be to all of you. We'll get through this. Reach out, like I said. I'm a Facebook message away if you're on Facebook. If not, go to my website, DrawingTheCircle.com. I'm here to help. I'm here to serve. What you think? I have a choice? I have 4 planets in Virgo, 2nd house. Nah, I'm here to love. And I'm here to serve. And I'm here to help. And I wish you all of you, particularly my Virgo out there. I love you. I love you. And may you be blessed with all that you need right now. But for now, hail, farewell, and blessed be.